the atmosphere of a big fight in Las Vegas, especially when it's Puerto Rico versus Mexico. Highly spirited crowd and tremendous action. Took a little longer there than usual in that Lopez corner. As we enter round 6, scheduled for 12, WBO Featherweight Championship.
Lopez told us when we talked to him, you know, it's going to become a war at some point in this fight. We want to both box and show our skills, but it's going to be a war, and guess what? That's exactly what it is.
And even though Lopez was hurt in round 4, I think he came back pretty good in round 5.
I agree.
This is a very, very close fight.
I've got it dead even at this point because of the 2-point round for Marquez. And
so now round 6. Let's see what this one presents.
Now at that time, Marquez got caught trying to throw a left hook to the body. It was slow. He squared himself up and got hit with a left hand by Lopez. Sports media's total punches in this fight. Lopez outlanding Marquez and throwing more.
Yeah, I think those are the early rounds where he looks as if he dominated round 1 through 3, but it's getting closer now.
Lopez with a very high work rate.
Let's not forget he's 27 years old. Marquez is 35. You have to put your mind set in the Lopez camp. How many times can Marquez go to the well with fights like these? You know, it has to be take a toll on you eventually.
But there's Marquez and there's the rest of the boxing community, right? The way he thinks. So determined, so fierce.
This round, a change in tactics by Lopez. He has gone to the straight left much more, and that's a safer way for him to fight. Doesn't open himself up so much with those right hooks. And it's been very effective here in round 6 for him.
We approach a minute remaining in round 6.
That's where it seems to be dangerous for Lopez inside, because you know Marquez is trying to set him up with a devastating counterpunch. Outside, it seems like Lopez has some advantages.
Nice inside uppercut by Lopez. That's one of his strengths.
It's been a great round for Lopez, and he's ripping shots in there.
Marquez doing his best, but he's being tied up, smothered by the punches of Lopez. Right hand off the side of the head by Lopez. Marquez taking a step back near the ropes, feeling the sting of those punches. Nice sequence for Lopez.
Yeah, it seemed like he came out this round determined to put some hurt on Marquez.
It's the return of the Super 6. Arthur Abraham versus Carl Froch, plus Super 6 leader Andre Ward against Sakio Bika. 2 great matchups.
We're so looking forward to that. The Froch-Abraham fight really could be one of the best of the year. We're looking at one of the best of the year right now, too. Now, the left became a very important weapon for Lopez. He got hit with the jab, but he's throwing that left hand and throwing it straight and throwing it well.
He's not that fast. When you go in there, just use the velocity. We need to use more rhythm and more velocity.
That's the voice of Daniel Zaragoza, his trainer, a former bantamweight champion, a Hall of Famer, who even sparred with Marquez, even at his age, because his style's so similar to Juan Manuel Lopez.
Couldn't have a better guy in your corner. A southpaw, 2-time world champ, 17-year Hall of Fame career. Take a look at the press row scoring.
That's intriguing. I have Lopez ahead by 1 point in this fight.
You know, I have it scored every round for Lopez, other than the 4th round, when it was a 2-point round. I mean, it seems like Lopez has just done more in those rounds outside of the rounds he was hurt.
Yeah, and you can make a strong case for that.
Marquez indicating to Tony Weeks those shots were rapid shots.
You know, Marquez looks fatigued, but he's still landing some very good left hooks.
Oh,
holding and hitting, yeah.
Well, you can never count Marquez out, right? No matter how exhausted he might look.
This is a great sequence here. Both men doing some really good work. Lopez landing with more power.
But it's Lopez coming forward.
Yeah, Lopez right now is landing some punches. I think it's taking something away. Those uppercuts inside.
That rocked Marquez. Those short, snappy punches inside by Lopez.
These are great exchanges.
Oh, what a left hook to the jaw out of nowhere by Marquez.
He's tough, and this is the experience. And the counter punching is where he has his most success, when you think he's hurt the most.
That stopped Lopez in his tracks. But now he continues to come forward. There's no quitting. Lopez, another left hook to the chin by Marquez.
Look at Marquez's feet. They're squaring up when they're inside. I mean, that shows that he's getting a little weak, and it's from those body shots.
And that's what he does and gets himself in trouble. But I'll tell you what, they're both landing some big shots in here.
Furious exchange. Back comes Lopez with a blistering attack. Marquez missing with the left. Oh, what a left hand by Lopez. He's got Marquez up against the ropes right above us.
Marquez is taking a serious beating right here.
Oh, and then he comes back with a left hand to Lopez's head.
Marquez can land the left hook often. It's not hurting Lopez as much right now.
Now it's non-stop sustained action. And it's two-way action, but it's Lopez pouring it on. Marquez steps away. Another warning from Tony Weeks.
You know what? He's taking a massive beating. It's a one-way action. This is all Lopez. These shots are taking so much from Marquez.
Oh, rough round from Marquez. Big one for Lopez.
You got to keep with your defense. You can't let it go. Your defense is a quality. You have to stop him with something. You got to stop him with something.
Juan Manuel Lopez, early in this round, got nailed with a left hook there, but he pushed Marquez back. And then Marquez showing us that that left hook is available to him. That was a perfect left hook, but it didn't slow Lopez down, and Lopez pushing ahead, and both men exchanging great punches. And then finally, Tony Weeks at the end of the round giving a warning to Lopez. He is pushing the head of Marquez down a lot, and that's what Weeks is concerned.